What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. We're going to discuss and dive into Elimination Chamber from March the 1st, 2025. A very solid show. A tremendous show. Excellent. This show was good. It was. So we kicked the show off with the first match of the night. The Women's Elimination Chamber. Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez versus Bayley versus Bianca Belair versus Liv Morgan versus Naomi. So Liv Morgan and Naomi were supposed to start the match off, but Jade Cargill finally returned, and she totally destroyed Naomi. So she threw her around a couple pods, slammed her head against a couple of the pods, and then she ended her attack by slamming the door into Naomi's skull, and Naomi was eliminated. And then they ended up doing a stretcher spot, which was great. Bianca sold it perfectly. You know, she was freaking out. She was telling Jade to stop and everything else. So this is great. So Bianca Belair ends up winning the match. She wins via the KOD. She eliminated Liv Morgan, which was tremendous. So that was great. So Alexa Bliss ended up eliminating Roxanne Perez. Then Bayley was eliminated by, I think it was Liv Morgan. And then the final two was my bad. Liv, she then eliminated Alexa Bliss. So that was great. And then Bianca won the match via the KOD. There was a cool spot in the match where Bianca and Liv, they're climbing up the on the steel cage and everything, and Bianca whipped Liv Morgan with her hair, which was great. So that was great. So Bianca Belair wins. This makes perfect sense. I didn't expect for Bianca to win, but I'm glad she did. This is great. This gets her away from the tag team that she was in for about 2 years. And I'm glad that Bianca is getting this push. It makes sense. So finally, Triple H took his head out of his ass and made the right decision by having Bianca Belair win. This is perfect. Now, the Toronto crowd was not good. They were not good. They didn't come alive until towards the end of the show, but we'll talk about that when we get there. But they weren't too enthusiastic. So Bianca, she celebrates post-match, and then both Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, they come out, and they stare down Bianca Belair. So we could get a one-on-one match. It could be Bianca and Rhea, or it could be a triple threat with Bianca, Rhea, and Io for the Women's World Championship. But hopefully it'll be a one-on-one match, Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. That's definitely a WrestleMania-worthy match. So we'll have to wait and see. But we know Rhea's going to win on Monday. Like, that's just common sense. Moving on. So this leads us into Nia Jax and Candice LeRae versus Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus defeat Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. Who cares? This was just a SmackDown match at best. The crowd wasn't even all that into this. To me, this was boring. And I just didn't care about this. This is boring. So thankfully, this Tiffany Nia Jax feud is over with. the best thing that Triple H can do with Nia is just pair her with Candice LeRae and keep her in the tag division. That's what I would do. You know, this was just a boring match. No one cared about it, and I don't care about it. Moving on. So, this leads us into the unsanctioned match. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens defeats Sami Zayn. So this match was just a spot fest, basically. It was physical as fuck. So both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they destroy each other. They do all types of crazy spots, you know. They both crash through tables. Both use steel chairs. Towards the end of the match, Sami Zayn actually brings out a chair covered in barbed wire. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this AEW? And he hit Kevin Owens with it a couple times. Kevin Owens sold it pretty well. So they ended up using hockey sticks and everything in the match as well. And then towards the end of the match, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were fighting on the outside. So Kevin Owens hits the powerbomb from the ring apron. He hits it twice, and that's how he beats Sami Zayn. This makes sense, I guess. I was thinking that Sami Zayn was going to win because usually in these types of situations, the babyface gets the upper hand and gets the victory, but that wasn't so. So this does make sense, but Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they totally destroyed each other, and that was good, you know. They totally destroyed each other. Do I think it was a little bit too much? Not really. I mean, it does make sense. These matches tend to be just spot fest matches, and that's what this was really. So it is what it is. So the EMTs, they come down post-match. Kevin Owens, he gets rid of the ringside mats, and he's gonna probably package pile drive Sami Zayn, but to no avail. Randy Orton shows up. He gets a massive reaction, a massive pop, which was fucking awesome. He's been gone from Smackdown since, I believe that was early January or late December, one of the two. Can't really remember. So Randy shows up. He beats up Kevin Owens. He hits him with a steel chair a couple times. And he's wanting to use the steel chair. He doesn't. He ends up setting up for the punt. And then officials were able to save Kevin Owens. And then Kevin Owens is able to get away. And then all of a sudden, Randy Orton starts this RKO and security guards. He ends up hitting like 4 RKOs on the security guards, which was great. So that was great. It makes sense. So this is setting up for Kevin Owens, Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41, which was the plan all along anyway. Makes perfect sense. I'm trying to think what Sami Zayn is going to do at WrestleMania. Nobody knows. Maybe they do Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn, but that feels like a Raw match to me. But we'll have to wait and see, honestly. So, you know, there's that. But the match was just a fucking spot fest, as you would think. I mean, it's 2 Ring of Honor guys, you know, veterans. So why wouldn't it be? I forgot to mention, they mentioned the attendance at the Rogers Center. It was 38,493, which is great. So that's interesting there. Maybe you know how WWE likes to fudged their numbers and everything. It probably was maybe like 30,000 at best. I doubt it, though. I mean, it's not that important. Because, like, this crowd was dead for most of everything on this show until the main event. So, Randy Orton making his return was great. I'm glad that he's back. It does make sense. So, this leads us into the main event. The men's Elimination Chamber. Logan Paul versus Damian Priest versus CM Punk versus John Cena versus Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. John Cena wins. This was a very good chamber match. So Drew McIntyre was the first to be eliminated. Damian Priest just rolled him up. So Drew was shocked. So this is obviously going to set up Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest at Mania. But that seems like a Smackdown match at best. I don't know why they would do that, but it is what it is, I guess. Then CM Punk, he eliminated Logan Paul via the GTS. And then Damian Priest was my bad. Damian Priest, before Logan Paul got eliminated, he was eliminated by Logan Paul. So Drew McIntyre hit the Claymore. Then Logan Paul climbed up on top of the chamber, did the frog splash, and that's how he eliminated. My bad. That's how he eliminated Damian Priest. And so the final three were John Cena, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, which was great. So John Cena and CM Punk eliminate Seth Rollins via the GTS into the attitude adjustment for the 1, 2, 3. Then it comes down to CM Punk and John Cena. So Cena hit Punk with the AA. He kicked out. Punk hit Cena with the GTS. He kicked out. Then Punk and Cena, they brawled a little bit. They ended up doing a heart attack when Seth Rollins was still in the match. So Cena was going to get CM Punk in the GTS. My bad. The STF. And then out of nowhere, Seth Rollins shows up. He hit the stomp. And then CM Punk just passes out to the STF. So John Cena wins via submission. This was great. So this match set up what it needed to set up. It's probably going to end up being Seth Rollins can go one or two ways. Actually, one of three ways. Pause. Fucking pause. So we could either get Seth Rollins and CM Punk. We could either get Seth Rollins and maybe Roman Reigns, which is probably where they're going to go. Or option 3 would be Seth Rollins versus Aleister Black. Maybe Seth Rollins does an open challenge. So we'll have to wait and see. But basically from this match, we're going to get Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Logan Paul probably. And Seth Rollins is either going to face Roman Reigns or Aleister Black. Because I doubt they're going to do a triple threat between, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. That's dumb. Especially with no championship being on the line. No, that's not going to happen. Why the fuck would they be fighting over pride? But John Cena winning was the right decision. Perfect. This was great. So if they end up doing CM Punk and Seth Rollins, we need a stipulation in this. Maybe an I Quit match, or a last man standing match, or a steel cage, or something like that, or an unsanctioned match. Something. You need something like that if they're going to do the Seth Rollins CM Punk feud, if they're going to continue that. Like, that's something that could wait till SummerSlam, if we're being honest. You know what I'm saying? So this was great. So then Cody Rhodes comes out. Him and John Cena, they embrace. I forgot to mention that in the chamber match, CM Punk and John Cena, they embraced. So that was cool. That was great there. So Cody Rhodes, he came out first. And so John Cena shakes Cody Rhodes' hand. The Rock then comes out. Travis Scott, he's out with The Rock. He's holding the old WWE Hardcore Championship, which is pretty cool. So The Rock, he touches Cody Rhodes' face, and then he backs up. The Rock then gets on the mic and says that Cody Rhodes, the moment has arrived. He's going to open his arms, and he'll come to him. I'm like, whoa, pause, whoa. He said that Cody's going to embrace him as his brother, and he'll embrace him as his champion. He then tells Cody that he wants it all. He wants his mind. He wants his soul. If the answer is yes, the American Nightmare will live forever. Look me in the eyes. If your answer is no, then tonight the dream dies again. So, basically, Cody gets on the mic, says that he wants it all. He says his soul no longer belongs to him. Cody Rhodes says, do you know why? He gave his soul to this ring and these people a long time ago. And Rhodes says to The Rock, hey, Rock, you can go fuck yourself. This was great. That was great. I love that. That was excellent. So, John Cena is excited. Travis Scott and The Rock, they're furious. And Cena and Cody Rhodes, they dap up. And then out of nowhere, The Rock does the throat slash. And then John Cena turns heel. He kicks Cody Rhodes in the nuts. He beats up Cody with Dusty Rhodes' gold Rolex. He punches him in the head. He hits Cody Rhodes twice with the Undisputed Championship. Cody Rhodes is busted open. And then John Cena and Travis Scott, they hold down Cody Rhodes. And The Rock takes off his weight belt. He beats Cody Rhodes with it a couple times. And then The Rock puts some of Cody Rhodes' blood on his hands, and he smears it on the belt. And then John Cena, The Rock, and Travis Scott stand tall, and that was the end of the show. So this was tremendous. This was fucking tremendous. I absolutely love this. This was great. John Cena turning heel was the right decision. I know some people are going to hate it, but you have to have you have to have a clear, definitive baby face. You have to. And we know Cody Rhodes is never going to ever turn heel. He did when he was in the Elite all those years ago. But as of now, Cody Rhodes is a stone cold John Cena babyface. Like, he's forever a babyface. So he wouldn't turn heel. Cena turning heel makes perfect sense. This is perfect. We've not seen John Cena turn heel since, like, 2002 to 2003 when he was the Doctor of Thugonomics. I thought that was a really good gimmick. So this makes perfect sense. I am down for this. This is great. And I kind of figured it was going to be John Cena to turn heel. It wasn't going to be CM Punk because why would he? CM Punk actually hates The Rock. So why would he, be the one to align with The Rock? Both John Cena and The Rock, they're in Hollywood, basically. They've kind of taken the same career path and all that. So it makes sense. You have two Hollywood guys running WWE, which is great. And this is perfect. I like this. This was tremendous. Excellent stuff here. This is the only time the crowd as a whole came alive when this happened. And this was great. I love this. I love this. I'm interested in seeing what happens on Smackdown. So overall, Elimination Chamber was good. It was really, really good. I love the Cena heel turn. That was tremendous. Excellent stuff there. Bianca Belair winning was the right decision for the Chamber. John Cena winning was the right decision for the men's Chamber as well. I didn't care about the tag match at all. And the unsanctioned match was okay. But, it is what it is. But having two returns in Jade Cargill and Randy Orton was great as well. So that's excellent there. Again, we'll probably end up seeing Aleister Black in due time. Same thing with Miro. I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do with Seth Rollins. Is he going to face Roman Reigns? Is he going to face CM Punk in some type of stipulation match or what? But we'll have to wait and see. But all in all, the Chamber was good. The Chamber was really, really good. And I'm interested in seeing, how the story is going to progress and unfold with John Cena now being a heel. That should be some tremendous shit. It makes should make good for some really good, solid television. And Cena doesn't have to be there every week, and he's not going to be. But I think them doing this angle, Cody should not be on SmackDown for at least a week or two, at least 2 weeks. You can have John Cena and The Rock just cut pre-recorded promos that are, that break the fourth wall. So I'm very excited with the John Cena heel turn. I thought it was tremendous. I really did. But what did you guys think of the Chamber? What did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.